Okay, I'm officially on the Tecumseh Trail. Took us a minute once we got here to figure out where exactly the trail had started. I thought it was right across from the Forest Park Service office, but as it turns out it was just at the next parking area south of the office. So keep that in mind if you come down here to do this. There was a nice little paved path that connected the two trails, so not a big deal. I just followed that. Knew it had to be close by. I was following my All Trails app, which comes in so handy when you're trying to find trailheads. So I'm officially on it. Hey guys, it is March 6th. I just got off duty and I'm headed down south a little ways to Morgan Monroe State Park, or State Forest, I'm sorry, just south of Martinsville, Indiana. I am going to be hiking the Tecumseh Trail over the next 3 days. Super excited. Trish is out west working right now, so I'm just here by myself. Yesterday was my birthday and I thought, you know what, there's nothing I would rather do than go on a few days backpacking trip. Just get back out into nature, out into the forest. It's been a few months now since I've been able to do anything like that, so I'm really excited. Meeting my dad at the end of the trail down on Crooked Creek River Road, I think, something like that. I'll put what the actual name is down below, but I'm gonna meet him down there at the end of the trail, and then he's gonna take me up north to the Morgan Monroe State Forest Park office to the beginning. So I'm really excited. We are looking to do 13.9 miles today. It's about a little after 2 o'clock on March 6th. I have a feeling I'm going to run out of daylight before I reach my goal, but I'm pushing to get to Fox Den shelter tonight. It's about 13.9 miles there from the trailhead start. Set up camp there and then push on to Yellowwood Forest tomorrow. So like I said, I'm going to try to do 13.9 miles today. I've got about 6 hours of daylight, so I'll see if I can get that done. About 48 degrees. It is absolutely beautiful. Feels like a spring day here on March 6th in Indiana. Tecumseh Trail, Morgan Monroe State Forest is where I'm starting, and I will end down in Yellowwood State Forest. So absolutely beautiful trail here. I'm really excited to get out here, spend a few days on the trail. Not a lot of people. There's several cars in the parking lot, so maybe some day hikers, or maybe I'll see some people tonight, so we will see. So I'm a little over 2 miles in the trail, and I'm actually really surprised. So far the majority of it's been on this old logging road, access road, gravel, not too bad. So pretty easy going of it, a little over 2 miles in the first 45 minutes or so. It's such a freaking beautiful day. So far I've only seen 5 people. There's an older gentleman walking his dog, and then I just passed some 4 older gentlemen on a day hike, so pretty much have the trail to myself, and I cannot ask for a better day. It's awesome.
When I woke up this morning, found everything in place. The birds were singing pretty songs, the sun kissed me on my face. And it feels so good to be alive, it feels so good to see the light. I got this sudden feeling like now's the time to start. I got a big idea in my head, I got a dream down in my heart. And I'm praying that she'll help me now, I'm praying that she'll show me how. Saying be all you can be. You gotta keep the truth in your heart. Believe when you can't see. You don't see the sign, give it time. Won't reach the top without the climb. It's hard, I promise not to quit. And it feels so good to be alive. It feels so good you're by my side.
I could hear these guys all around, and it took some time to figure out what I was hearing. These frogs are a great reminder that spring is right around the corner. Up to this point, I had the trail pretty much to myself. At about mile 6 or 7, I came across 3 different groups camped along the trail. We greeted each other, talked about my plans for the camp for the night, and I continued on my way. For me, stopping now would prove finishing on time difficult, and I knew I had to push on. Interacting with the different groups reminded me of the past backpacking trips and the great fun I had sharing in these moments with friends. But this trip, I was after a different kind of camaraderie. This will be a trip of mental clarity, spiritual healing, and reflection on the recent passing of a close friend and mentor. Sometimes you have to get alone and quiet to receive the answers you're looking for. Be a pretty good place to camp. Unfortunately, I've got about 7 more miles, 6.5 more miles to do today, but somebody's already gathered some firewood and have a little fire ring going. It's a pretty awesome spot. Pretty cool vantage point. But we're gonna keep moving for today. About 6.5 more miles to Foxton. So just came out of Little Gap Nature Preserve, and we're at Crossroads. Little Gap Trail is that way, and the Tecumseh Trail is this way. So here we go. Looks like a little bit of a gravel service road, a little bit of a hike on. So from what I've read, there's several of these on this trail. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of the road hiking, but this isn't too bad. I'll take it. A little bit of a break. A new shelter that they just recently built here on the trail. Super nice. Trish and I stopped here last summer when we hiked the northern part of the trail. Just an awesome. Really cool. This would be a great spot to stop, especially if you're Nobo. So it's, let me see, about 9.2 miles from the northern terminus of the trail. So keep this in mind as an option for you. These logs keep the door shut, so really nice. It's got a fire pit, picnic table. Really cool. But I've got my sights set a little bit further, so we're gonna keep going. Bear Lake down there, about 10.5 miles into the trail. I might look at water resupply, backside of the dam. Pretty sure the trail crosses the dam here, so but pretty cool view of Bear Lake, Yellowwood State Forest. The miles hiked to Foxton were greater than I anticipated, and after getting a late start, I arrived well after dark. Shivering from the cold and an empty stomach, I made a quick work of lighting a fire and boiling water for supper. I quickly set up camp and prepared for a cold night. Filming had to wait. Getting warm was my priority, and I knew tomorrow would allow more camera time on the trail.